If you're new to home ed, it probably feels like you're making the biggest decision of your life and you can't afford to get it wrong. But it's easy for things to start feeling more complicated than they are. After 30 years in home education, I'm going to share the first things I tell every new parent, the ones that make everything feel a little bit simpler right from the start. So you can be free of the pressure, feel grounded in your choice, and actually enjoy home educating your kids. Number 1. The biggest misconception new parents have is that home education means recreating school at home. But that's only one option, and not even necessarily the best. Home ed isn't a single method, it's a spectrum. From fully structured to fully child-led and everything in between. You can follow a curriculum, you can embrace unschooling, you can build your own hybrid as you go. What most people miss is this. Starting with a school-at-home mindset often leads to early burnout. For both you and your kids. You're trying to force a rigid system into a living rhythm. Home education doesn't have to look like school. You have permission to build a life that actually works for your family. I know families that thrive on structure and others who are almost entirely unstructured. You can choose the approach that's best for you and your kids. Number 2. Once you realise how flexible home ed can be, it's easy to start planning wildly. But before you get too far, check the basics. Home ed laws vary by country and by state. Knowing your local rules takes the guesswork out and gives you the confidence from day one. Official sites can help, but more often than not, local home ed groups know what really matters, like paperwork requirements, record keeping, or which people and officials to email. Most areas have a local home ed group, either in person or online, who know exactly what matters where you live. Number 3. Whether you lean towards structured or unstructured, there's one step that helps every family start with more ease and clarity. Jumping into learning mode too fast can cause stress. And your kids might not want to do anything for a while. Not because your kids are lazy, but because they need time to reset. It's known as deschooling. Deschooling gives them the time to reconnect with curiosity and gives you the space to rethink what learning really looks like. This isn't wasted time. It's a nervous system reset. So before you plan a single thing, give your child and yourself time to unwind from that school mindset. Everything will feel a little easier after that. Number 4. It's easy to assume that you need to figure everything out yourself. The truth is, it works better when you share the load. That might mean a local group, a weekly meetup, or just a WhatsApp chat with another parent. Sometimes it's enough just to get a message saying, oh, you know what, today was chaos here too. Finding just 1 or 2 like-minded families can lift the emotional weight, even if they do things differently. You're not meant to do this alone, and you're not the only one still figuring it out. Number 5. Even once you find your rhythm, you might still question yourself. Family and friends might question your choices, not because they know better, but because they don't understand what you're doing. And your inner critic, that voice is usually echoing old fears. Self-doubt doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you care. Number 6. You might be worrying about time, about money, about whether you'll have the energy to do this well. They're real concerns. Some families live on one income, others juggle part-time work. Some days I'm just bouncing between parenting, cleaning up the kitchen, and trying to squeeze in a bit of work. Some days you'll feel completely maxed, emotionally, physically, and it'll take everything just to keep food in the fridge and people clean. And I'm not gonna lie, there's no magic formula. It's hard some days. But there are ways through. Every family finds their way. Time, money, and energy are real constraints, and having enough capacity to handle them is key. But what if you don't even realize what's draining your capacity? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you what's quietly draining your brain's capacity and how to get it back.